What is up with it? Today we are going to be watching some of Holden Miller's Twitch. You can find him on Flyest Raven. Highly recommend his Twitch as he is one of the best players in the world. And he is actually going to be playing some blue yellow queen. Holden has actually said publicly that he wants to take queen to regionals. He believes this is genuinely a strong deck. It's one that I'm not very familiar with, and I'm really interested in seeing how he deals with potentially the most played deck in the format. He's going to go ahead and start off with this 3-drop Doflamingo on 3 after the Shanks starts with Sanji on 2, and we're gonna go ahead and bottom deck, electing that we didn't really want any of those 5 cards. Koods is going to go ahead and swing 5, and Queen, if you don't know, is a leader that doesn't want to have too many cards because our leader effect allows us to either draw or heal when we are low on cards between our life and our hand total. I forget the exact number, but because of that, we actually are very happy to counter aggressively. We're going to go ahead and play a second 3-drop Doflamingo. I have no idea what is standard in a queen deck. Never seen one before in my life. So the Odin is definitely, is not a card I've really ever seen played before. I've never had anyone play it against me, at least. I believe it has a double attack, and I think it does something on KO. Maybe he will be very generous. Okay, it draws 2 on KO. That's what it does. I don't know. To me, a 9-10 double attack seems kind of slow. Sounds like something not that good to me. Oh, okay. Hits the boa trigger, which just allows you to play her out as a blocker. And we're just going to go ahead and block. Our opponent's going to go ahead and throw out a Sanji and a Building Snake. I believe Queen wants to play the game fairly slow, pretty controlled, wants both players to be rather low resource. We're going to Red Rock a Sanji. Okay, so that is how dedicated we are to making this a low resource game. We are just down to Red Rock a 3. Okay, wow, that is crazy. This is definitely a play style that I haven't seen before, and I'm really interested in seeing, are we willing to go down to 1 or give up one of these blockers? And we've decided not. Again, Queen being a deck that wants to be kind of low on cards. And this next turn we will be able to drop a Yamato, so we could potentially counter take, hit the Bruli, heal them, heal ourselves. Yo, wait, this was kind of shiced. Yo, this play was kind of shiced. Wait, Holden's kind of cooking. Holden is kind of cooking. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to fire that off. I'm kind of surprised he didn't, to be honest. Based on the fact that he fucking red rocked a 3-drop earlier, I thought for sure he'd be willing to hit the trigger for the 4-drop, but maybe he's not concerned with that, as it's not really a potential threat on the board. The 3, got to swing 6 and was like a potential draw, whereas like this is just kind of like a 6k blocker that can't really swing effectively in most situations. Okay, so I imagine we don't want to take this hit because we probably want to Yamato pop it. I would have to imagine. So I would think we're gonna block here a fair percentage of the time. Wow, we're actually just gonna counter out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know if you guys don't know, Holden won a regional, I believe, with Blue Yellow Queen, I believe back in 04. So these plays seem unbelievable to me. I actually cannot believe what is happening on my screen. But if anyone knows what they're doing with this deck, it's probably Holden, you know? So I'm gonna trust his judgment on this, and low key feels like he kind of cooking. I feel like he's kind of got the Shanks in a blender right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we've got 3 life, we've got 2 blockers, so he can't really go after our Odin. If he goes after our life, we just kind of heal it up anyways. And this is going to be like a double attacker that like demands something from him every turn. We've got this Katakuri to like get rid of this Beckman if we want to next turn. We can heal ourselves with Queen effect. This is interesting. This is a winnable game. Yo, are we about to get a Holden Miller victory on the channel? Oh God, yes. Oh, and we found the Yamato, potentially even better. Okay, so electing to get rid of the Yamato, we are just gonna go ahead and throw out the Kata here. And then we're gonna swing 7 and draw a card. I know something that can happen with this deck is like you need to not heal too much, because if you heal too much, then your opponent can like stop swinging at you, and then you can't activate your leader effect next turn. So sometimes you really want to float around like this 2 life, even though you technically can go up to 3. And we're going to 0 cost out of this 7 swing. They're going to Otama Beckman again. Wow. Beckman's on Beckman's on Beckman's. We're going to go ahead and swing 10. You know, have fun, buddy. I hope you enjoy this 10 swing. Because this is a double attack, so I hope you can counter out of it. And we can heal up if we want to. We can double heal with Yamato, or we can heal and draw a card. We can't pop anything with Yamato, unfortunately, but we also have this X-Drake for next turn. I mean, we can pop the Otama. That's whatever, though. Damn. This is, yo, also this Odin, low-key, 10k is just so huge. Really hard to deal with, especially when you have 2 blockers next to it. Like, we got the opponent in an infinite Tsukiyomi. We are just hitting a trigger blocker like every life this game. This is Yo, I've been telling everybody, I've been scrambling for what to take to Virginia. That's all I'm going to say. But I want you guys to let me know, is Holden cooking? Is he cooking? I mean, he kind of like, I don't know what the Shanks player was supposed to do differently. It kind of helped that they didn't see any 10 drops. But we had red rocks. Like, we had access to red rocks throughout the game. If they dropped the 10 bomb, deleted. I could see this low-key being a good matchup for Blue Yellow Queen. I did watch him play this matchup live when he was doing this. And he cooked that Shanks too. So honestly, I could see a world where this could be a sneaky pick for a regional. No one's going to know what you're doing. They're not going to know how to play against you properly. I hope I don't queue up into any Blue Yellow Queens. Because if I do, it means I queued into Holden, and whatever matchup we play, he's gonna know it way better than I will. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.